Hey friends, Cherie here. Welcome back to the channel, Gardening at Home with Cherie. Today we are here to start some chamomile seeds. So let me get my labels written and I'll share with you the varieties that I'm starting today. Okay, so first up we're going to start some Roman chamomile. This is a new pack, but I bought it in 2021 from Strictly Medicinal Seeds. I bought a pretty big pack. I have grown this before, but like I said, I have bought so many. I bought a lot of packets from different places, and yeah, we're gonna use these up. So this is my first round. I'm growing these mainly because I did not preserve much of my chamomile that I grew out in the garden this year. So we're gonna see how quickly this grows, starting it early in the grow room. Hopefully I can already start harvesting this pretty early in the season outside. I love chamomile tea, and I'm kind of running low on some that I have here in my pantry. And then I have some other things that I want to do with chamomile this year. And so, yeah, I'm going to be pulling out all the seeds. The next variety I have, also from Strictly Medicinal Seeds, back in 2021. Let me show you what these look like. This I've grown before. This is the, I've grown from this pack before. This is called the St. John's chamomile variety. Oh, and let me sew these, and I'll go back to both of those and read what it says on the packet. So for the Roman chamomile, it says creeping perennial flowers in spring. Plant thrives in regular garden soil or alkaline soils in the sun to part shade. Mix small seed with sand to stretch it. I didn't do that. I just sprinkle them down because, again, I think if you're direct sowing outside, that could be a good thing to do. For me in here, I just, I separate because I'll be potting all these things anyway. But anyway, mix small seed with sand to stretch it. In the spring, strew on surface of soil to pot or a weed-free seed bed. Work in shallowly and tamp securely. Germ in about a week, then or transplant to 6 inches apart. Okay. So yeah, I have some flower seedling trays that all these things will get transplanted into and separated to continue to grow indoors until it's time to get them. These will probably go out into the greenhouse, and I'll transplant them and separate them, etc. So here, this variety here is supposed to be perennial in zones 3 to 9. This is the St. John's chamomile. Ferny, evergreen, mounding, perennial, flowering, golden to 18 inches tall. Plant thrives in regular garden soil in the sun to part shade. In the spring, strew seed on surface of soil in pots, a flat or a weed-free seed bed. Work in shallowly, so same thing. This one says germination occurs in 3 days to 3 weeks. Transplant or thin seedlings to 1 foot apart. So that is the St. John's chamomile. Our third variety for today is the Zloty lawn chamomile. I bought a bunch of these, and it's funny because I shared these seeds with subscribers over on my old gardening channel, as well as in the old membership group I have to have there. And so I have bought a bunch of packs because I was just buying seeds and sharing them. And so yeah, I still have a couple of these chamomile packs. They came out that year and I thought they were so pretty. So this one, the description says, annual, easily self-sows, a Polish variety, has a wonderful aroma and is used to make teas, studied for its health benefits. And so, yeah. And these supposedly, if you cut them back immediately after they bloom, they should be reblooming for you throughout the season. So I'm excited about these. Again, I might even get lucky and be able to harvest. Oh my gosh, there's so many seeds in there. So yeah, do a sprinkle, sprinkle. And so many of these that have a lot of seeds, or I just have a lot of seeds of them, I have some new borders around my second garden, my hillside garden, which is a part shade garden. And so when I set up the flower border up there, I might just, sprinkle some of these seeds out there. And just see if they will perennialize and keep coming back. That would be wonderful. And then our fourth and final variety for today is the Kelway Golden Chamomile. This was another one that I picked up several packs and shared with folks. And so I still have this pack, which I've already used some of, and I found another 2 packs that haven't even been opened. And so this is the Kelway Golden Chamomile. It says perennial, USDA zones 3 to 7, and undemanding perennial native to the Middle East. Clumping plants reach 3 feet tall. Blooms average 1.5 inches across. Plants will eagerly bloom from summer to fall. Deadheading will extend this beautiful show. Easily self-seeds. So again, if I can have some areas where chamomile has perennialized in my garden, boy, will I be excited. I will be so excited. So that's really one of my 2026 goals, is to get my perennial flower, herb, and fruit bush tree area that wraps around the garden, just packed with goodness that will hopefully grow and continue to come back year after year. All right, so just like that, we have sown 4 varieties of chamomile. I have a couple more varieties, including my German chamomile, that I will do in an upcoming video. I'll probably film those later today and get those up. But just wanted to get you thinking, if you have not started growing chamomile in your own garden, maybe you want to give it a try. Anyway, I'll see you back here again soon. Take good care.